Take off the cloud chase, take off the Wi-Fi. Take off the money phone, take off the car loan, take off the flex and the white loss. Take off the weird ass jewelry, I'ma take 10 steps, then I'm taking off top off. Take off the fabricated streams and the microwave memes, it's a real world outside. Take off your idols, take off the runway, take off the Cairo. Take off the Sandro, pay 5 days stay, take a put a meal, have a follow. Take off the fuck flag, take off the section, take off the cop.
So welcome to the new prep series. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, the time that we're filming this video, I do not have an actual name for the prep series, but I know that it's time to start. So for those of you guys that are new to this kind of shit, welcome. We are currently about 8 weeks out from my next powerlifting meet, which is gonna be the real powerlifting meet that I'm actually prepping for. We're starting a series which is going to be documenting my prep, right? So we're gonna be talking about weight, my actual physical weight, weighing in, eating, what I have to do in order to make sure that I make weight, because I compete in the 183 pound weight class, which is the 83 kg weight class. Training, recovery, training methods, and just like what the mindset is going into every single session. And we're gonna be doing that for the next 8 weeks, all the way up until March 15th, when I'm in Reno, Nevada, stepping on the platform for the first time in over a year, into a new federation, with all these different storylines about me, about my team, about all that kind of shit. So I'm super excited. I literally have goosebumps almost as I'm like recording this and talking to you guys, just because I'm so excited to get back to actually competing. Last time I competed was in South Korea. Yeah, just excited to get to it. So today's Tuesday, January 23rd. We're heading over to Roman Empire Gym. If you're new here too, I had a gym for 3 years, closed it. Now we're going to different gyms. The main gym has been Ironside, and then I've been rotating Roman Empire because it's cold as fuck in Houston. The weather's been absolutely horrible. Ironside doesn't have heating, just straight up warehouse. And while I could train there sometimes, there's just certain times where it's like, it's just not beneficial at all. And I need to like have some type of like airflow or heat or something like that to get an effective quality training session in. We already ate breakfast, which is something new that I'm doing around 8 o'clock. That's something new that I've been doing recently, just because I like to fast typically before I train, but I'm starting to understand the importance of making sure that I'm properly fueled for my workout. Right now, I'm just about to grab my shoes. I never wear the actual shoes I'm gonna wear when I'm squatting. I always pull up in slides. Like if it's squat day, pull up in slides or a different pair of shoes, and then have like the actual pair of shoes tied to the backpack or something like that. I feel like that's like LA fitness hoop culture type shit. Like you finna go run some games, so like you keep the basketball shoes that you finna hoop in off to the side. So the thing about Roman Empire, before we leave, it's 30 minutes away from here. It's a pretty long drive. I'm used to just like taking pre at the crib and then driving 5 minutes down the street to go train. Now I have to like hold this for a little bit until I'm like maybe 15 minutes out, then drink the pre. Try not to run through all my good music, then get to the gym, warm up, and then start the process of actually like squatting and all that type of shit. My methods, process, all different now, just because circumstances changed. But one thing is gonna stay the same, that's the fact that we're gonna get after it when we actually get to the gym. So, I'll catch you guys there. Let's squat some heavy ass shit.
Scored Sixers record 70, take Embiid over Jokic because Embiid is just harder to guard. And
yeah, man, this is tough as fuck.
Yeah, I guess, bro.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man.
Absolutely, man.
Appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Let me take a picture of this shit. the work. I feel good because it's the first time in a long time that I've been actually able to work with a decent amount of sweat. Like when I took the hat off, like I had sweat dripping down my face. So I was doing a little bit of dynamic stretching. I talked about it in my last video, but I'm trying to bring back some of that explosiveness that I had playing football into my powerlifting stuff. I think I've just gotten a lot more reserved and comfortable in just being like very linear instead of just being like more explosive and like applying some of that sudden action to powerlifting. So with squat, I'll be trying to emphasize that. Last video I talked about how I'm going to be slowing up the technique at the beginning of the lift. So slow and controlled at the descent, but then as I reach the bottom part, I want to accelerate to the hole, almost driving myself deeper and creating a rebound effect that allows me to explode back up. So the way that I like to think about it, which I tried to emulate here with some of the V-ups, is drive. So be sudden, right? So you're sitting here, you're getting into the hole, almost, and then just explode. Almost like old head doing that, but you want to be able to fire off mentally and be like, now, and then just be able to react right then and there. And I've been trying to perfect that a little better, and it's been helping with depth. So this session is going to be really about attacking depth as consistently as we can. Might not get it perfect every single time, but what we're trying to aim for is undeniable depth. Like, if I'm on the IPF stage, there should be one red light, and I've had that track record in the IPF. Like, whenever I'm competing on the international platform, there's never been a red light when it comes to depth for me. So I want to keep that streak going, but that streak starts with paying attention to the details that we're doing right now. So I'm about to lock the fuck in. We're gonna get after it. I've been fiending for like a good, energetic lift. The last couple of training sessions have been ass. I don't know what it is, but I've been making no excuse today. There's one thing that you can control, that's your effort. And we're gonna do that today. So it's gonna be the first run that shit of this YouTube series. So let's get some fucking work. We got a heavy single RPE 7 to 8. You gotta know what the fuck that means. Run that shit. Like a
The butcher coming, nigga. Ain't nothing like that first M. Feel like I'm going on my second life. At times I was staring down the barrel. I had to get my mind right and drive like Andretti, cause the further you go, the road to riches gon' get narrow. This like that nigga's third notice. I won't say it 4 times. Lawn at my crib like a basketball court size. 6 or 7 years I've been running shit and just getting started. Think about it, a nigga really might be all time.
You ain't talking about my niggas, then what you talking about? Gangsters moving silence, nigga, and I don't talk a lot. I don't say a word. I don't say a word. Was on my grind and then I got what I deserve. Fuck, nigga. Hold on, wait a minute. Y'all thought I was finished? When I would ask them more, y'all thought it was winning. Flexing on these niggas, I'm like Papa on the city.
So we had a heavy single. I'm like reviewing the footage. I mean, I'm really, really pleased with the way that top single went, just because I knew that I had to go heavy as hell. And then working with this new depth thing, it's like almost relearning how to squat, because when you have that much weight on your back, being able to think about technique is a learned behavior. You have to repetitively go through the motion over and over again and then lock that in physically and mentally. So as I'm beginning to incorporate more of that explosive like suddenness, I need to practice that with the heavy weight. That's what I believe. So as I got up to 705 pounds, I was like, okay, the depth was good, and 705 pounds is something I do all the time. Let's up the ante, let's up the weight, let's push even harder, but then still challenge yourself by maintaining technique. I took kind of a risk here because I don't really have anyone here to spot me. But I know how to bail if I'm not gonna be able to get a rep. So it's funny enough, because I was so focused on being fast out of the hole, I still think the bar was a little bit too high on my back. I like to crank it up a little bit more, because when I noticed when I finished the rep, it bounced off and like it almost became loose. Anyways, beside the point, I'm looking at the side angle because now I'm getting side footage as I'm lifting, and I'm trying to be as critical as possible. So when I look from the back end, right, this is, let me freeze it right here. This is pretty good depth. Like, I'm pretty bottomed out. You guys probably don't realize this when you're watching me, but my belt, so you guys don't realize, but I wear my belt pretty high up. Like, my belt is damn near touching my chest. So like, my belt's here, and this whole bottom portion coming all the way down to my hip is free. And that allows me to get into the hole a lot better. So if my a good indicator of me hitting depth is when my belt completely disappears. So from the back, it's kind of hard to see. This is like a, oh, that's depth. So like my hip crease is like somewhere right here, top of the knee right there. It's like right in there. I also have to take into account the angle at which I was filming this. So the reason why I'm calling this depth is because the way that it was filmed was like from bottom here. And like, ideally, as a judge, you're kind of like at this angle. So you're like another 2 feet up from here. And you're like almost like seeing like this. So if they're looking from this angle, it's depth. And when I watched the front view, that shit was buried. Like the whole belt was submerged into my thighs. So like subjectively speaking, if possible, I want to get deeper to where it's not even like a question, but I'm satisfied with depth for today's training session at least. So now we have a 4x5. I want to hit like good, smooth, tempo, technique reps. So we have RPE 67, okay. The win was 7, so that was 760 pounds. That's the dub. I think we're gonna maybe put 4 reds and maybe like just 4 reds probably.
Behind that name when they call me the Pyrex Man.
Alright, so my name's Austin. I'm with MyFit Foods. We're right here in the Heights, 610 in North Shepherd, so we're right in the loop. And we do meal prep. So if you guys are looking for any results or you have any goals that you're working on, we like to really make sure you guys are set up for success. I don't know if you'll be able to look at it, but we have meals. I'm sure you've seen Russell eat the meals, but it's just nice and easy, you know. Everyone has a lot of things that they're working on. We're just here to make sure that your nutrition's on point, so that way the goals that you are working on, we can crush them. Online orders, we have your back. We ship nationwide right now. I think it's only a couple states it's 1-day shipping, but most of it is going to be 2-day. You can stock up for the week, make sure that you're good to go. Just myfitfoods.com. Check the shipping tab, and you can get everything there. We have this one here in the Heights, again, 610 in North Shepherd, but we also have another one off of 59 in Buffalo Speedway, a little bit more south. So we got your back. Come on in, come check us out. We got you.
Bro, it's 4 p.m. We were just talking about it in the elevator as we got back from MyFit Foods. We don't know where the time went. We got to the gym probably around 10:30-ish. And I'm just now getting back to the crib at 4. And it almost feels like I did a full shift. Don't kill me. Full shift like at work or something like that, which is insane. So I'm thinking about what I ate this morning, which was a small breakfast burrito. I didn't get that on camera. It had like 22 grams of carbs, like 30 grams of protein, and then like 5 fat or something like that. So it's like, I haven't eaten since. So I'm about to indulge because I got basically like 200 grams of carbs to eat, 200 grams of protein to eat, and about like 40 grams of fat. So basically all my damn macros. But MyFit Foods has been clutch as fuck. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. It's really difficult for me, and this has been like well documented on my YouTube channel. but it's difficult for me to, number one, get food in. I don't eat a lot. So typically, for those of you guys that are new to my YouTube channel, typically what I do is I'll fast, and then my first meal of the day would come at this point. That's why like I'm not tripping too much. I am hungry, but I'm not like about to die type shit. So when you do stuff like that, you just don't get enough calories in. Like there's just no way. And I just realized that I didn't get my teriyaki chicken. I'll go back tomorrow and get it. You don't get enough calories in. And that's a problem, especially when you're trying to lift the most weight as you possibly can. So my fit foods and just meal prep in general has been allowing me to eat food quick and efficiently. So like I mentioned it at the place, but what I do is I wake up. First thing I do when I wake up is go and get a meal. So that's typically around like 6 a.m. I'll eat breakfast and let that digest. And then by the time 8 rolls around, I'm getting ready for the gym, heading out. And by the time I train, I'm already down one meal, but I actually have fuel to push my workout, which typically I didn't have before. I would wake up at 6, relax a little bit, then shower, and then head on to the gym. Be there by like 8:30, 9-ish. No food inside of me. And by the time I get back to the crib, I'm eating my first meal as my post-workout meal. And that's just not efficient. I'm missing a whole roll of chicken right here. That's crazy. I'm gonna get it back tomorrow. But yeah, no, this is making it real easy. So I'm about to eat like a combination of breakfast, and then I'm gonna probably get like maybe a taco bowl out of the way, because I'm just hungry and I need to get my food down. But that's gonna do it for today. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm tired as hell. It is 4 p.m. It's a gloomy ass day here in Houston. I'm probably gonna kick back on the couch and relax. One of the most important things for this prep is recovery and being off my feet, not doing too much. So like literally after I finish up at the gym, I'm working from home, I'm sitting on the couch, I'm like either doing an Epsom bath or something like that. I push myself a decent amount, so I probably will soak in the bath today. But, whew, man. Catch y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be simple. Nice little bench session. But, shit. See y'all tomorrow.
I'm with the same niggas grinding, everybody with me shining. Big houses and my cars off the lot. When these whole city diamonds, they gon' know I'm big time and bandana around my head just like I'm pop. I pray my niggas beat them cases, they on federal vacations. Don't be out here rapping shit you know you not. Since a nigga got this buzz, they don't remember who I was. I'm the same one who used to sell you drop. These hoes can't say shit to me, I'm fresh in all Dior. Niggas mad at me cause I got rich and they wrote me off. Niggas mad at me cause I got busy, they got lazy. Niggas mad at me cause I pay cash for that Mercedes. Niggas say they loyal, broke the code, but I ain't tripping. 3 million in count, can't let it take me off my mission.
What's up guys, welcome to day number 2. So today is Wednesday, 10 a.m. We already knocked out bench. So when I came into today's session, there was like an emphasis on being excellent. Just because Monday, let me break something down for you guys. There's like a level, there's like a standard, right, for every single workout that I adhere to, that I know is that's gonna lead to greatness and me getting closer to the goals that I have. So Monday, I did not hit that standard. The workout itself was just like bad energy, bad effort. Just didn't come into the facility with the right mindset. So I made it a point of emphasis today. I already told Duhan like before, I was like, yo, like 9 a.m., I'm gonna get to the gym and get after it. So today, I knew I had to make up for Monday's session. So I built up to a top set of 352 or 3 pounds for 6 reps. Monday, I was hitting like I wrote in my journal, I was hitting like 2 reds and a white for sets of 8, and it was like hard. Bad technique, it felt awful. But today we came in and locked in, and I'm really happy about that. Also, it's warmer, so like I'm sweating. Pump looks good, like I look good. Weight's falling, I just feel really good. So for the next 30 minutes, I'm gonna knock out accessories, get a nice pump, do some cardio, and that's gonna be it for the day. Wednesdays, and I think every powerlifter has this in their programming, there's gonna be a day of the week where it's like less overall volume and output, just because Monday is pretty heavy for myself, Tuesday is pretty heavy, and then Wednesday is kind of like that middle ground, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, we pick it back up. So we're gonna take it like kind of easy. Everything's gonna be like RP 67, just nice, good, controlled pump work, and then cardio. So let's lock in, and then I'll talk to you guys after.
play. Ain't getting away with you coming when you pay. We can never be the same. You gotta let the flirt those strokes and touch on put in work. I be that friend. She sweet, I moved up her. I bought her a birthday cake. I just her like barbecue. So I take things a baby. Fuck out, baby, like talking that cheese. If I drop that beat, you just at home and baby.
Overall, man, great start. Great start. Tuesday was kind of like the beginning point, the starting point. I want to make sure that every single time I come inside the gym, I have good energy. I always preach that if there's one thing you can control, it's your effort. So whenever you come inside the gym, you can feel tired, you feel sad or mad or whatever, but when you step in these four walls, you gotta have to be able to lock in and understand that, like, when you're prepping for something, when you have your mind set on something, you have a goal, all the outside shit doesn't matter. All that matters is what you do inside here. So we locked the fuck in, we got some work. I might bring preaching on a Wednesday because, you know, ain't really shit to do, but as the series goes on, I'm going to reiterate some of the things you guys can expect. You guys can expect more in-depth details about how I train, the concepts as to why I do what I do, the nutrition aspect of things. Like, I'm going to have a video where I talk about my macros. I'm also going to have another video where I talk about recovery and the things I try to emphasize when I'm on prep. So, like I said, I'm super excited. It's been over a year since I've competed, and I know that something special is on the horizon. So, thank you guys for tuning into this new prep series. I still don't have the fucking name as of recording right now, but it's gonna come to me. It'll come to me, no worries. So, anyways, thank you guys for tuning into this new prep series. Please, if you can, like, comment, share, and subscribe. It helps get our message out to the world and bring more people to powerlifting. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, like always, I'm gonna say it again, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Get better today. I'm out.
Be humble. They don't want to see the shit, they know they ass in trouble. Hate to see me win, hate to see me catch a level. Jealousy's the devil, I thought on my way to revel.